Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, especially to the political theory series. In this video, we will going to discuss the divine right theory related to the origin of the state. If you have not seen my previous videos, please watch it, and if you want to get more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let us begin. The divine right theory is the first political theory which tried to explain the reason behind the origin of the state and the functions of the state. According to this theory, the state is created by God himself, therefore divine in origin, and the rulers are selected by the God and they are responsible to God himself. In other words, it is none other than God decides who should be ruled and who should rule. Now let us discuss what divine right theory have to say about society. Divine right theory supports the hierarchically arranged society. They do not support equality. They claim that equality is the principle of their theory. In reality, they do not support equality. Instead, they support or they justify the hierarchical society. And they assures the individual's status in society is arranged hierarchically based on the basis of their birth. Because according to divine right theory, the social hierarchy is given by God, so it must be preserved. Now let us discuss the position of king in divine right theory. In divine right theories, king holds a supreme position. In fact, according to divine right theories, king is the deputy or the representative of God on earth. Hence, king must be respected and obeyed by all. No one is above the king, and all rules and regulations and the command made by the king is the law of the land. And the king need not to provide any justification for his action because he only need to give justification to the God. Disobeying the king is equal to disobeying the God. If anyone try to disobey the king, and he is not only doing a crime but it also a cardinal sin. One of the divine right theorist and the monarch of England, James I, writes in his book titled The Law of the Free Monarchies that the king derives his authority from the God, thus not responsible to the people on the earth. And also the monarch is above the law and he need not to follow the rules and regulations made by him, and he is only answerable to the God and not to any people. While talking about the position and also the rights of the people, the James II said that the people are the subjects of the ruler or the king. If the king seems to be doing wrong and people are aware of it, they have no right to prevent him and they have no right to rebel or conduct a revolution and replace him. Not only that, even James wrote in his book that since the king exercises the matter or the power which is similar to divine power on earth, it is correct to or just to call the king as God. Let us briefly look at the features of divine right theory. The first feature of divine right theory is that according to divine right theory, king derives his authority from the God. Hence, the monarch is God given. And secondly, family, tribe, community, village, including the hereditary rights and positions of the family, everything is created by God. Hence, it should remain there forever. And thirdly, according to divine right theory, people don't have any authority to question the king. King is accountable to God and not to the common people. And the fourth feature of divine right theory is that according to divine right theories, disobeying the king or the rebelling against the king or conspiring against the king is not only crime against the state and the king, but also the crime against God. Divine right theory was one of the most accepted theory of the past, but in contemporary world, with an exception of a few countries, the divine right theory has lost its popularity as the major political theory. Important reasons behind the decline of theory are many. For example, in England itself, the social contract theory was introduced, which claimed that the king is result of social contract and not the result of divine will. Eventually, the social contract theory successfully created a public opinion towards the welfare of the all and against the divine right theory and the divine power of the king. And another reason behind the decline of divine right theory is development of secular, liberal and communist movements which led to or which stressed on the creation of state separate from religious beliefs or religion, which eventually changed public's attitude towards divine right theory. And another reason is development of new ideologies such as liberalism, socialism, anarchism and nationalism etc. undermined the rulers' claims of the divinity. And finally, the development of science also contributed its share on the decline of divine right theory. Science helped people to believe on the rationalism and reasons which helped them to question the authority of the king. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or if you want to add anything to it, please write it down in the comment section below. And if you want to get more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me thumbs up. Thank you.